Off, we all cherish our vacation time, but admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Yo, my own guy literally clotheslined me. Crazy. Crazy. I could have pushed for at least a bit more yards.
And the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Sorry, it's easier for me just to run coach suggestions.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll take this one up over the 20
I second guess.
yard line.
Sometimes they'd be pulling out, you know?
Play produces 6 yards.
You think that your man's blocking you, and just like that, he stretches his arm out.
Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins.
The run game is ridiculous.
What a first down pickup of 8.
He carried us in the Super Bowl.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
You know, I like to run it. Even though my guy's a wide receiver.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
It's not broke, don't fix it, you feel me?
5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
He's a hell running back.
They wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs.
Move those
established what they wanted,
chains.
the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll work this forward.
Watch, gonna be holding on offense.
Down.
Don't cheese me. What the fuck? What the fuck?
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Looks like their left side is the weak side. Let's test that theory.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that one goes for about 6.
Not gonna lie, I fucked up. There was a hole on the left, and I went to the right. Not sure why.
Like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense? Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
Ooh, they're not playing around no more.
That up to the 46.
I got my yards
Just
though.
not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No,
I got my yards.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Hit as he throws.
I honestly waited too long. I was looking for somebody who wasn't available.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week.
You know what? I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to mix it up right now.
And they'll probably have to punt it away. Fourth down, here's Jackson.
You see it.
He's got the hook up. It's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but
it was either they gave me the first down or the touchdown. They made the right move.
Both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick
I thought there was a fumble. I
was
about to be real cheese.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson.
Oh my God. I can't believe he dropped it. I cannot believe he dropped it. What the hell? It was right in his hand and he dropped it.
Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
I'm cheesed. I'm cheesed right now.
Marker at the 31.
I'm cheesed right now. I don't even want to fucking pass it.
They'll try the draw here with Dobbins.
Ooh, if he pushed to the first, I would have.
Halfway there. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's okay, baby. Gotta put some points on. What?
We're scoreless after 1.
Gotta put some points on the board.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. And that one will be.
My thumb slipped. I could have made that. My thumb literally slipped.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
Damn, my thumb slipped.
Good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This is my first time running defense in Madden 23.
They look to throw now on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Yeah, baby.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them.
Extended the arm
of the contest.
Listen, I know that they're going for something crazy, so.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll look to throw. Forced out under pressure.
Give me that. Give me that. Where were you going? Where were you going?
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
Give me that.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25.
You can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A throw over the middle, taken in.
Yo, I wanted to throw to somebody else, and I went with that person because they were open.
Of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
They were just ridiculously
with
open.
a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Listen, I got to score. I really should have made that fucking, I should have made that, that field goal, but it is what it is.
Now it's Stidham.
Woo! Woo! Oh, he dropped it! He fucking dropped it.
Trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you.
He
They're
dropped
physical group, and we just saw it there in
it.
that
Oh,
play.
my fuck.
He came in, made the
it.
contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Oh, no wonder. They switched my guy.
3rd and 2, now Stidham. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go. Hurry up, offense.
47-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Look. Look at the pressure they're trying to put on niggas.
He's going to let it go here for Hillman. And he's got it inside the 10.
Let's
and he's going to be out of bounds
go.
Here, all the way down inside
Good
the 10.
fucking
It's
catch, bro. I almost didn't have faith. I almost didn't have faith.
This offense has been slow to get started, but
I
that play will
said,
certainly
damn.
give him a little bit of life.
Woo, he kept those feet inside one time.
I believe they buzzed down. They're
What?
Take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official.
We just watched the replay. We just watched the replay. The feet are inside, my guy. The feet are
That's
inside.
the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it
Feet
in
are
real
inside.
time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because
Feet
he
are
didn't appear to
inside.
bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Feet are inside.
Here's the call.
Shoot.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Look. Watch this.
They'll run here with Edwards.
Oh, you're lucky it's not JK, bro.
Fight only to about the 4.
You're lucky it wasn't Dobbins. He would have ran that bitch inside.
To throw is Stidham.
Let's
This
go.
is caught.
Let's
Touchdown, Baltimore. Tylan Wallace from 4 yards out. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it.
Those aren't even the stars.
Tucker with the extra point,
second
and that
string.
makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. Well, now how about this return?
He made it. He made it to the 30.
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
I should have stayed right there and caught the interception.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now the Cowboys
slow down.
earn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Blitzing.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
Defense is heavy. Can't stop the defense.
You absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away.
Come on, send it. Send it. Woo!
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And
I don't know about the second group. I know about my guys. It's going to be hard.
That'll be caught. Wallace holds it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Ain't no such thing. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Stidham sets to throw on 1st. It's caught inside the 25.
Woo!
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's do this.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will
extend the same play. I just flipped
just before halftime.
I just flipped
and that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
I
Good
said,
way to finish things off.
Ooh, don't run inside. Keep doing that. Keep doing your thing.
That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Oh, yeah.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything.
Ooh, he shedded that.
Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly
they're switching up their approach. Hold on now.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Sacking him, giving him them sacks.
Good pressure, and it's second down.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Woo! Get off me!
Intercepted.
Get off me!
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here.
Get off me!
Right at the 50.
Get off me!
Because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
I honestly wanted to pass that. They rushed to the run. They rushed to the run.
Time the tackle by Malik Hooker. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Test out what my backup quarterback could do.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Looking to speed things up here.
Let me do some passing for a bit. Let me work on my passing.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Now he'll dump it underneath to
easy passes.
Complete.
Come on. That's how you get them.
2nd down at 5.
That's how you get them yards.
Here's Stidham. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Hey, these guys don't know what to do right now. The whole field is my oyster.
Again, Stidham.
Woo!
This is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10
Should I
to the
chill
7.
on him now? Should I just run it now?
Nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's
they blitzed. They blitzed on him.
This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Stidham. Six yards there off the scramble, but it'll still
do it again.
The 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and goal, Stidham.
That was honestly my bad.
To give you an idea,
I wanted to pass to another guy.
The second half, that's just his 2nd incompletion.
And I panicked. I panicked just a bit.
If he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
I just panicked just a bit. I panicked just a bit. I went to my second option with my first option.
So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now here come the Cowboys. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive
they got to
comeback,
score now, but will they?
It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also
He got some
understand
yards.
they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll set up to throw.
Ooh, and he made it.
Back.
And he made it. Oh, man.
Near the 40 to the 39.
Good job.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Okay, I've been playing it a little bit
they
loose.
probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters.
I'm playing it a little loose.
This deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the score is going against you.
They can't lie to you. They're faking me out. As soon as I think I got the sack, he throws it.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Keep him to 3. Keep him to 3.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting
keep him
it
to 3. Let's
affect him,
keep him
that's
to
for
3.
sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
Ooh.
It's a big trick. Don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out.
This is when I start messing up. When they're in the red zone, it's a whole another ball game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And I knew they were going to throw too.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
It's all right. They still need 2 scores.
There defensively, I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
We're about to shut it down, though. We're about to shut it down.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that winds up a 7-play
That's an onside kick it.
2 scores
I knew
down,
it.
3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered, but puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
I don't believe it. That's the first time in all I played Madden that an onside kick has worked. That's the first time that an onside kick has worked.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I've been playing Madden since 2002.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
they're fired up right now.
93% of the time you win the game.
They're
I'm
fired
still waiting
up.
to see that number is empirical.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left
They're
side.
fired up right now.
He'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays,
They're fired
explosive
up right
plays.
now.
That will be the key to this drive.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
They're fired up right
too
now.
much that time. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, my fuck.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This is ridiculous. See what happens? Get a little bit too confident.
They certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Chuck Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Don't get too excited now. They're against our B squad. We're struggling against the B squad, so relax.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late.
Better get that field goal.
Last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And they're back within a
Next time I see that prompt, I seen a little prompt. I think I could have got it.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you
one more score to tie, right? Don't worry, I got you.
Do you kick it deep?
I got you.
I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Y'all know what's going to happen right now.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game.
Hold on. I know what you're thinking.
Challenge your offensive line, your tight end.
You see that? I'm trying to make a goal right there. Score 1 touchdown.
Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock,
you can't stop
will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
We got 1 more left.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, they go to Edwards.
Hesitated.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You can't stop them. What the fuck? Look, they're getting excited. They want us to
Stidham to throw it.
To play it.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Oh, I jumped right out of bounds. That's crazy.
It's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I would have intercepted that. That's funny.
This could be a 1st down.
Oh, give me that 1st down.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Here's Stidham. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And they're going to hurry
As
back
you
to
can
the
tell,
line now.
I'm getting hella selfish right now.
Now Stidham.
Oh, he smacked it out of my hands.
I see the
Oh.
surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage
smacked it out of my
completion-wise way up.
hands.
Not that time. Throwing now is Stidham. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made.
I'm trying to get my guy a touchdown. We already won the game, so I'm risking it a little bit.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm risking it just a bit.
Oh, Stidham's actually going to throw it.
Yo, 3-4 guys watching me hard. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need the touchdown.
But the best part for him, he's got I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain.
I knew it was going to be a run. I was trying to fucking
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he caught it. Oh, my God.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Shotgun.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Woo! You lucky I didn't catch that.
You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because you know, remember, you're carrying 90 now, and with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through.
And
the
he caught it.
Wow. Final cut. Oh yeah, a lot of guys.
Just a few more seconds.
Games.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A few more seconds is all I needed.
Back to throw again. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy.
I was following your little person who was open. I done seen him.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, and he got it off. I hit this motherfucker.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when a knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun.
I wanted to give him a little bit more time, but I just didn't do it.
So after the incompletion on
stick to the run right now.
2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Oh fuck! They're about to bring it back on some stupid holding shit. Even worse.
The defense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Reversed what my guy just did.
Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the field.
That guy has an arm now, though.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side.
Ooh, he was not fooled.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Now this throw caught left side. And all the way
Where was you going? Where was you going? Where was you going?
Andrews, 62 yards.
Look at that arm. Ooh, it just floated right in his hand. I could have gave it to my player. Look at him, look. My player's like, I thought that was for me. Fuck it. I'm still a team player. That.
Really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL,
I said you could have given that to me. Nah, my guy.
Wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs.
I will admit, sometimes my guy, he just drops it.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5.
Damn.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30.
They said he was making some yards.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down.
I should have known. They're a little bit too close.
Territory. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons. They'll run again with Hunt. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down.
I seen he was so wide open, I thought he was going to overthrow him.
Conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I'm getting pissed off,
man. Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll take it in.
I shouldn't have pinched. I did that. That was my bad. I should have stayed open.
Hunt taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons have moved out in front. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
He was like ridiculously wide open.
The offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive 7 plays in length. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Waited too long.
Incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one. And
so my guys are getting tired.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me.
I caught that. It was inside, was it not?
And happy. So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect.
I believe they buzzed down.
Good.
We're going to take another look at this play.
Review that.
Views coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Review that. I'm pretty sure my feet were inside. Oh yeah, my feet were inside.
Keep those feet in bounds. That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to
Oh yeah, both of them were in bounds. Don't do this.
Close. Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things.
Oh yeah.
But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one.
I deserve that. Work hard for those.
Jackson on first down. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
Man, you're lucky, man.
At the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people
get your hands off
so far that you can catch
Lucky, I tripped
underneath.
into the out of
Still,
bounds.
at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
I tripped over my guy's back leg.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They were blitzing,
when
though.
A draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly.
They were blitzing.
And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And this a leaping effort, but it
should have been a pass interference, to be honest.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
And here is a leaping catch.
He held on to it. He held on to that bitch.
Not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
He held on to that bitch.
Chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Got a man, it's caught.
Let's do this. Come on, baby.
From 4 yards
Quick
out.
selfie.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Takes time.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, my defense sloppy.
This one fielded at the 5.
Woo! Broke that tackle.
This drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his pass catching tight end. That's Pitts.
He didn't get out. He didn't get out of bounds.
Right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
One more.
They'll throw now on the final play. And complete to Drake London. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, at the very least, you can't say it's not competitive. All tied up at halftime. And for the call of the second half, we get you back out to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here.
I don't know how to fair catch,
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they'll give him another shot here.
Ooh, smacked me out of there. They knew I was looking for a little hole.
Just a yard up to the 39. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Let's see who's the winner on the B squad.
The backup Stidham, his first throw.
Ooh.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
I'm sorry. You were wide open.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest when the guy with that type of speed.
I thought you had it.
Do so. Send him
really
deep.
did.
Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
It was not a good interception. Not a good interception.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
Thank God he wasn't fast enough.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
To throw again on second down. Mariota. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Touchdown.
Damn, bro.
Falcons.
Might lose this one.
Patterson. 49 yards. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
I knew he was
the long
there.
Touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Play action. It's Stidham.
Fuck. Just overthrew him. If I just was a little bit more patient. Just a little bit more patient.
You should have good windows to throw it downfield.
And it looked like there was something there right after the snap, but the defense able to recover.
Just a little bit more patience. It would have been a touchdown.
First down yardage. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
On second down, here's Stidham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 10 yards.
He's going to block my cameras? Come on now. I'm trying to get jiggy with it.
Away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Tucker now to add the point after.
You gotta tell me twice.
And we are tied here.
So got a goddamn 5 minutes left.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7.
I ran right past
him. They will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On second down, Mariota again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. And down
all they need is one more. They're backing it.
4 yards on the pickup. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mariota. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up.
I'd be surprised if they tried to go for it.
Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Can we make it, though?
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. They find some open field here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Let's see if they're going to fall for it again.
They run once more with Edwards. And he'll
still got some good yards.
But only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
Fucking pass.
Who knows?
For holding. It's going to be holding.
Just shy of the 40.
I hope it's passing interference. Oh, good.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
And he's got it to about the 40. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I felt like it was
They'll
going
wind up
right.
with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. A throw taken in by Tylen Wallace.
Sometimes you got to be patient, man. You got to be patient, man.
1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now a handoff, Edwards. Keep it moving.
What a run. What a run.
Now remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down.
Wow. If that wasn't holding, I don't know what was. Hell yeah. I seen that.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting. The flags came out almost immediately.
They'll look to run with Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards. A 3-yard touchdown.
Let's roast it. Let's roast it. Hey.
Broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time.
Yeah, I kind of did want to milk some more time, but I need that score.
This is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And they will
all you got to do is make one more stop, maybe 2. 4 stops.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here is Mariota and the Falcons. Down 28-21. A little over a minute and a half remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10.
Not to be even greater, watch.
Here's Mariota. Jackson with a catch. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now Mariota. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
One there. It's a potential
come on, baby. Don't force it. Don't force it now.
The Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Don't force it now.
4th down. They felt compelled to go for
B
it,
team.
and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
You can't stop the run.
On the handoff, Edwards, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
No shit.
Again, it's Edwards.
You can't stop the
And here he'll be
run.
brought down a little shy of the 35 at the
I swear to God, if
36.
it's on our team. Offense. Motherfucker.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Talk about not being able to stop the
Now
run.
a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short
I can make
of
that
first.
field goal.
So
Oh,
now
62
one of the biggest
yards.
kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
Look at this. Look at this. Come on, baby.
Tucker's kick is good.
Woo!
And that will extend their lead even further.
Ice. Put that shit on
I don't know
ice.
if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one sure.
Wow, he was not going down. If I didn't stop him, he would have got a touchdown.
Up to about the 35-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And that is incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's 2nd down. To throw, Mariota.
I was trying to get that interception so bad.
Mariota yelling out the play call as he hustles everyone to get set. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the
They're like,
clock
timeout.
here in
Why?
a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Well, gotta test out some plays, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Oh, he dropped it.
Have some fun.
We came back. They fought good.
In this ball game in the fourth quarter, Charles, they just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the fourth quarter. That's how you author a late comeback and get a win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent. They sold 1 million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of chocolate dice. I don't follow trends. Sit down with my chest. No, I will not bend. Gang time in it.